Yeah, you can just like go eat a bag of dicks.
All right.
I had some other words I was going to use, but I probably shouldn't use them.
Yeah, well, talking about bag of dicks, what do you want to hit next? You want to go for 23andMe or BBC?
But it's
BBC.
You want the BBC? All
Let's
right.
take the
Yeah,
BBC.
we'll take the BBC first.
Okay. So headline on this one: the BBC is blocking OpenAI data scraping from their sites, but they're cool with generating AI articles.
Of course.
Make
Why
it
wouldn't
make
they be?
sense.
So, as demonstrated before, I'm a huge ass tech nerd. These generative models that they keep like swinging around like a giant solve it all pleasure toy is not. Well, no, I mean I said it last podcast that they're making it sound like it's the next holodeck program, right? Like it is just like a human being. It's not. I mean, it absolutely isn't. And you can, right now, as it stands in the development, because of the large language models, and that's what they're marketing because this shit's expensive, that using those will allow you to get away and reduce costs, and it makes good decisions. It doesn't. It makes the probably right decision, and that probably is what'll get you in trouble. And since computers are not people, and they cannot be taken to court, nor can they be held liable for any advice it gives you. I mean, who do you blame? Like, we've had incidents where, I think it was it the new Bing Copilot, before I think it was mass released, was telling a user that they should just go off themselves in the news somewhere? Yeah, no, it's out there. It was happened like, 6 months ago or something like that? I know when they were pushing that, but it's gotten much better now. And to train these models, there are some very traumatized people in third world countries that have to look at this stuff and take care of it. So, reason why I bring that up is because they're talking about, we don't want you to scrape our data to feed your model, but we want to use that same model to generate our articles.
No.
That's not how any of that works.
No. You can't say popcorn and then give me no butter. You can't have the cake and then not eat it. Like, you can't have it both ways. You have to either do it or you don't. You can't. You just no. Like, why is that so hard to grasp? Why is common sense so rare on this planet? Please help me.
Because money decreases your IQ and decision making skills.
I mean, I don't know. Nord's grumpy about this.
So yeah, it doesn't make any sense that that's a statement they would put out there, because they're committed to producing the highest quality possible. And unfortunately, while AI does a good job at mimicking human interaction and and writing articles and whatnot, unless you put in a stupid prompt, then it just repeats itself like 4 times in 4 paragraphs and goes, all right, cool, is that good enough?
Here you go. Gold star for you,
Just,
AI Bot 1.
It might as well play the sound, work's done, like at the end, because
Zuck.
Dabu.
So, but yeah, like AI is certainly not the end all be all. It can get close, and it will probably be okay. But again, probably, like there are people who are using it to write code, and it probably works, and it's been proven it probably works, because you still have to like rewrite it because it doesn't do it exactly correct. Heck, it will even reference things that don't exist. According to what was it that we talked about this a few episodes ago, where or maybe I was reading about it, where this lawyer was using ChatGPT to generate his filings for court.
No shit.
and it sent it to the court, and the court was like, "We don't know what you're talking about, because all the cases that the ChatGPT had referenced don't exist." And then was challenged and used ChatGPT to generate the links to said cases, and it generated links that went nowhere.
That's amazing.
So apparently, according to chat, that guy got disbarred as well.
Oh, good.
as he should have, but it's still freaking hilarious. I don't want to do work. Hey, you do this for me. I'm gonna go get some coffee. He comes back like, yeah, that looks good enough. Here you go.
Yep.
Here you go, Judge. Like,
Yeah.
what are you on about, dude? Get out of here.
That's the example of, like, you can't hold the computer liable. I mean, who is the lawyer going to sue after he's disbarred? Not that he could sue anyone and have to get his own lawyer, who will probably
Mhm.
laugh him out of his office. No, dude. Like,
No, you brought this upon yourself, bud.
right? Computers can't be held liable. It's a service, and I believe there's disclaimers everywhere saying that please double check your work and don't take it seriously.
And the fact my man didn't read it before sending it off at the judge just shows you, like, yeah, you got what you definitely deserved.
Mm-hmm.